Hey, there I am. Alright. Hello, everybody. If you're out there, thank you for watching. I am hoping this will be my week to returning to normal streaming times. I apologize I've been absent so much recently. Oh, excuse me. I have had a lot of stuff on my plate, and honestly I still do, but I've been lacking a little on my content, and I apologize. I am hoping to, if I can ever get this stupid window to go to just the right size that I want. Like so. Now I can move over a little bit. There we go, finally. Alright, welcome back, everybody. We are back on the Genshin
There's
grind.
fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll.
Okay,
So
there we go.
Come on, let's get moving.
Alrighty, so we are back in the world of Genshin. It's been a while. Let's see what I've missed. I have not played much recently in the last few weeks. To be honest, I've been a bit tired of this game, and I needed a break, so we back now. Okay, Geo Travel Diary. This is a new one I've not had before. Straight to the Heart. Now that one I've done. Okay, so if I can get my mall out of sorts tonight. Emergency, yep, and Leyline Monolith. Okay, so I've pretty much done all of this before, except this one. Oh shit, I don't know who that is. Now, what is this? I'm getting a notice that I have a new quest here somewhere. Oh, Vibro Crystal Reharmonization. A certain engineer from Fontaine is currently performing some rather esoteric research? What? Alright, either way. Next up, Battle Pass stuff, of course. And what's their new events? Do we still have... Windbloom's Breath is still actually happening. Good, 5 days left. I want to do this. You should complete Archon quests to get the best experience. Might encounter characters, and some characters might be occupied by other quests. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Ain't nothing but a thing. Oh, hey, we have mail. Unexpected surprise from Jean. Work, I received an invitation. Headquarters kitchen replaced old stove and kitchen utensils and installed a assistant device. Led by investigation team. Oh. Oh, they gave her a birthday present. Oh, and they gave us dandelion seeds. Perfect. Just what you need for Jean's upgrades. Whoops. Okay. Sweet. Birthdays are not important. Happiness is. I didn't remember Chi-Chi's. It's cute. Okay. What's the new notices we have? Looks like it's event stuff, Vibro Crystal stuff. Okay. Whatever the heck this means. We'll worry about that later.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Wanna hear it?
Alrighty. Wish I knew why this PC struggled so much. Encoding overloaded again. Why does this happen so much? Oh well. Moosh. Where is this person I seek? Wow, playing my Xbox spoiled me a little bit. I'm used to it 60 FPS. This, of course, is not capable of that. I really do need to figure out how to make this thing stream more efficiently, because it says CPU usage is at sub 5%, and yet I still have glitchy problems. Something is very wrong with my streaming setup. Encoding overloaded. Down video settings or using a faster preset. I'm at 5,000 kbps. Like, how fast should I have to go? Honestly. Okay. I've done this a lot of times. Got some things I can use as props. Having props, okay. So now all I have to do is give him something that relates to Liyue. Found anything. What do I have? Not giving those away because those are Jinyans. You know what I can do? I can give him a berry. Give... I have to great lengths to get this. Okay, da-da-da-da-da-da, it's just a daily. I am not reading all of this for a daily commission. That happens all the time. Thank you very much. Alright, I'm going to try to tinker with my video settings again real quick. I must have screwed something up. Like, the longer I use this PC, the worse this problem gets. The output. Video. Oh, I cannot. Video output currently active. Please turn off any outputs. Well, I can't exactly do that now, can I? I did scale the resolution down, and it's still not helping it. Stream.
Whatever's going on over there. Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
If I knock down to audio bitrate a little bit. Apply. Does that affect anything? Okay. Right. Encoder presets. I wonder what that does if I mess with that. OBS.
I just came up with an
no,
awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
Videos. How to fix OBS encoding overloaded. 8 methods. There we go. CPU usage is too high. That ain't it. Available disk storage is less for the recording. Screen resolution is too high, not supported by computer. Okay. Oh. Okay. Video. I can't change that right now. Oh, maybe that's why I'm struggling, because I'm trying to run 60 FPS.
There's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on,
Encoder
let's get moving.
preset. Very fast. What is this? Faster encoder preset. Utility less CPU storage. Can also prevent several errors like OBS over encoding. Output. Encoder preset changes the original one to super fast or ultra fast. Huh. Weird. I wonder what that does. Oh. Background software can slow it down. What is this? Set priority. OBS processing list. Right click it, select the set priority. Click above normal from the drop down list.
I just came up with an awesome new riff.
I can
Wanna
try
hear
that.
it?
That way it just makes OBS a priority over the... I wonder if that would help it. Huh. Alright, well, let's see if that helps. Meantime, I can get rid of Opera. Maybe that'll help as well. Video. Yep, can't change FPS. Good time to tinker around with this stuff when nobody's here anyways. Alright, so let's go task manager. Oh dear. Wow, that makes my one screen completely black out when that happens. That's freaky. Whoa, it's no wonder it's struggling. What? Genshin rocks my CPU hard, bro. OBS ain't using that much. My V-Magic mirror is? What? Huh. Why is Discord on there? Okay. Wow, yeah, that's peaking. My CPU's running like 83%, bro. What the crap?
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
What on earth? Yeah. Genshin runs takes half my computer to run it. That's insane. And a ton of my memory. OBS using a lot of memory, but still not that much. This is what happens when I start wondering why. So I wonder if lowering my output would actually assist OBS. I don't want to necessarily do that.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
I do have an idea, though. I'm going to disappear for a minute. Immediately, the load on my CPU drops through the floor. Genshin runs it, but Genshin pushes it hard. OBS isn't horrible, though. I wonder if I went to VC Face, if that would make life easier. No, that's iFacial mocap. Okay. Facial tracking. VC Face. Alright,
Whatever's
let's
going
launch
on
this.
over there. Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Is it going to launch it? Yep, there it went. Okay. Close that down. Okay.
If there's fire in your soul, you gotta rock and roll. So come on, let's get moving.
Okay. Should I do that? Let's see what happens. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Start. Uh-oh. Whoa, oh, that's why.
While the lilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Whoa. This is really way better, isn't it? Can I just, like, hide the eye? Settings. Okay, how do I just make it a...
Whatever's going on over there. Looks pretty rock and roll to me.
Okay, well that's pretty good. How do I make it just a background? What? Okay, let's see if that worked, I guess. Don't mind me, this is Genshin, the tech support stream. Whoa, what the... That's not what I wanted. What on earth?
Hi, you schmucks!
Hi, Sadie. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well that doesn't work very well. Oh, how's it going, Sadie? What are you up to?
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
It doesn't really help anyways. Oh well. I was trying to use VC Face, Sadie, but it's not really working very well, unfortunately. I'm having some stream problems. Oh, no, I don't want to say it before quitting. Unfortunately, my model seems to be lagging my computer something fierce, and just trying to play a game, my CPU usage is like 80-90% plus, and it was never like that before. I don't know what's wrong with my PC or what's going on, but something is very upset with my PC right now, sadly. So we'll make the most of it. We'll keep fighting along, but I don't know how much longer this PC is gonna make it. This thing's seriously starting to struggle for me anymore. Starting to get frustrating, you know? I just want to stream and have fun, and all I have is tech problems with this thing anymore. It's really starting to become an issue. I don't know how you get more CPU usage and memory in a PC, but I don't know how to fix these kind of problems. It's beyond my knowledge. I know one thing. I know how to use my program the way I use it, so we're going to go back to this option. Do you want me to get someone to check it for you from a far distance? How would that work, Sadie? I'm curious as to how you... Whoops, I forgot I changed my thing. What the... Okay, I'm back now. Cool. How would that even work, Sadie? I'm curious. So I apologize if my stream lags like it is. Well, right now it's okay, but... Stream's probably going to lag a bit. I don't know how to fix it. I need somebody in my life who knows tech in person. The only person who knows is the person who built this PC, and I consult Ara2X from my server if you're having PC issues. Okay, I'll message them later, because I definitely want to see if they can help me. Like, all I have open is VMagic Mirror, Genshin, and OBS. And my PC is, like, maxed out on... It says CPU usage right now, according to... yeah, according to OBS is, like, 5%. Which is pretty good. And the game is running better now.
So come on,
this is better than it was before, because before it was really choppy and, like, sticky. This is fluid now. This is working. What changed? Was it because I closed Opera? Is it having a browser? Because I could play with a browser open before, and it never seemed to upset it. Huh. Well, we'll keep figuring it out, I suppose. As long as I can play and you guys can see me. Worst case scenario, I'll switch to being a PNG tuber until I can figure my PC out. Oh, frustrating. But yeah, I will definitely be messaging them, Sadie, so I can see if they can give me a hand, because something's definitely weird with my PC. I wish I knew what. That is the easiest. I think it's just the startup some of your... You think it's just the amount of programs I have to run that's making my PC struggle? I wonder if Live 2D takes any less than... Because, like, big streamers never have this problem. Of course, they also probably have god-level PCs. I wonder if a Live 2D takes less. Makes me wonder. I don't know. Maybe if you start a program, it kind of overhauls the CPU usage and prioritizes the boot. Okay, even it was having trouble earlier, even when I wasn't loading a program. I was just trying to play without starting anything new or stopping anything new. It was everything had been up and running for 5 minutes already, and it was still having trouble lagging. I killed my browser, which seemed to help. But it was like I used to be able to run more than this and not have lag issues. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that this PC used to be someone else's. And I think that might be part of my issue. Jeez, I can't see anything over the steam.
Looking for a fight?
What the? Come on, come on. I don't, what browser are you using and what's your GPU? Well, I'm using Opera GX. However, my browser, I have GX control on, so it can only use so much of the CPU and RAM usage. And the what's your GPU? My graphics card is a Ryzen 1070, I think is what it is. I'm not 100% sure of that. I'd have to look to be 100% sure as to what it is.
Windblade.
I can look real quick, because I actually don't know off the top of my head. Stream's probably going to freeze for a minute. I'm on Task Manager. Performance. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, my CPU's running anywhere from 79 to 88% right now, and it is an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 quad-core. My memory is about 68% and holding steady, which is better. That's probably what's helping the stream so much, so it's my memory that's having trouble. My CPU doesn't seem to affect it much, but my memory was peaked up to like 90% earlier when it was struggling. GPU, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070, yes. But it's only running at, what, 58%? Is 71 degrees Celsius hot for a GPU? I wonder. Yeah, CPU working hard right now. Huh. Interesting. This is why I never got into PCs. I don't understand them. I struggle with these things. Whatever. My next PC, I'm going to build it. I'm going to learn how to work on this damn thing if I'm going to use it. No different than my car. I have a car, I know how to work it. So if I'm going to have a PC, goddammit, I'm going to learn how to use this stupid thing. I'm going to build my own, and this thing's going to be a flippin' Ferrari by the time I'm done with it. And when it breaks, I'm going to know exactly what it takes to fix it. I'm tired of feeling like an absolute numbskull with something I own and take care of. I should know better on how to take care of my own things. Party setup. At least right now, stream's working better, so I feel a little better about that. Why do I have an entire thing of just electros? Like, what? Why? Why is that here?
Something's come up?
The Electro Girls. Should be a band. Deploy that. Thank you. was too slow. Bro, I let it off. What the heck?
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
Easy. GG. Alright, let's go back to my usual party. Alright, at least this is running better. I feel better about this now. Oh yeah, my 5-star squad. I forgot about this. Oh, ooh, I thought I saw it blip for a second. Aloy. Wonder how I am in terms of character stuff right now. X and where's she at? I know Jean's up here.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Here's my working theory. Oh, there she is. Looking for the purples. Barbara, I think, is Jean's little sister, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah. There's my hot take for you. What is this? Where do you get these? Animo hypostases. So I have to take down an animo hypostasis. Interesting. I have everything else I need. Well, after I do my dailies, that's what's getting done next. I'm just happy I can play now. I think I have to go... Is it emergency? Yeah, it's the Fatui Harbinger again. Willy Plain. I have to head straight west from here. I'm north right now. That's west. Okay, we're heading this way. Hey, hey, back it up, retrograde and Mercury. Do your little dance with them apple bottom jeans. I got that song stuck in my head from the stupid TikTok rap I made, but wow, did that one come out bad. I didn't really realize how bad it was until I got done with it. I'm like, wow, that sounds genuinely awful. Hey, J-Mac, how's it going, bud? I am, contemplating a new PC this evening. Good, how about you? Yeah, like I said, I'm Tech Problem City tonight. I've got encoding overloaded on my OBS as I usually do. My PC cannot seem to handle playing games at the same time as streaming. It just keeps having freakouts about it. It's taking too much of my RAM and my memory seems to be having trouble. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly... I can't afford to do it right now, obviously, so...
Stand with me.
No escape.
How is he surviving in underwater? What?
Leaving so soon.
Power cord.
Prepare yourself.
I know good websites. What, for downloading more RAM? Because even I'm not that dumb.
Purified.
Can't run from death.
Haha, funny. Hey, I'm just happy I got it going now. Oh, for PCs. Okay, yeah, because... Well, here's the thing. I'm not gonna buy one. I'm gonna build my own when I get my next PC. I'm tired of owning something that I'm constantly afraid of because I don't know how it works or how to work on it. I'm honestly kind of embarrassed about that. Free RAM download now. Yeah. PC builders hate him. Get more RAM with this one easy step. But yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out how, like I said, when I get a new PC, I'm going to build this stupid thing. I'm going to buy an empty box of a PC housing. I probably won't get like the latest, greatest $1,000 graphics card, but I'll go a generation or two older, so it's still good quality. It still works well, you know. Okay, like right now, 4090's out. So I would probably get like 3070.
Thank you for completing today's...
Yep, thank you, Catherine. It's like Legos. See, everybody says it's like Legos, but way more, yeah, but way more expensive. Now, see, way more expensive I can buy. Everybody's like, oh yeah, it's just Legos. Don't be too afraid of it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's great. Unless you're doing Legos blindfolded, and you've never seen Legos before. You're doing it blindfolded. You don't know what they look like or how they go together. It's like, yeah, all help. Okay, good. It'll be a while, but down the road, probably here, hopefully, I don't know. Unless I get a whole lot more for my tax return than I think I'm getting. It's probably not going to be for a bit, sadly. But I can try. I will keep working towards it, and eventually I will get there someday. Some things I want you to get is an M2 SSD. What is a... Okay, this is going to sound dumb. And remember, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. What is an SSD? I don't know what an SSD is. Yes, I am a streamer who does not know what an SSD is. Not a very smart person. Okay. Oh. So I need to do the rumored alchemist first, I guess, now? I wonder if I can get rid of that. It's a hard drive, but way faster. Okay, that would be something that definitely sounds like a good thing for me. RB, is there sucrose one? Where are the other ones that I had? There's Dea's. It loads games faster anyways. Okay, that makes sense then. Farzan. Where's the one for... Okay, we're gonna go do this one now, because I have to go and get sucrose freed up here. So I can do the current objective. Also, use PC part picker. Please send that to me in a DM so I remember. Because, yeah, I'm gonna order my own, like, all of my own parts. I'm gonna order them all. I'm gonna get them all in a box, and I'm going to build this stupid thing from the ground up. So I know, I have a box that I call a PC. I know I can plug things into it and that things work. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know what does what. I want to know how to fix it and make it work better. I'll be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed by that. I own something and I don't know how it works. It's embarrassing to me.
Huh? Looks like Timaeus isn't here today.
Hello, Sucrose.
Hmm? Wait, are these two... Oh, hello, Traveler in Paimon. Pardon me, are you looking for Timaeus?
Will do. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate the help.
Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here.
I'll make a notepad for you. Thank you. Yes. Like I said, I know about like graphics cards, and I will say I am in love with my Ryzen hard drive. It has been nothing but good to me. However, I think the fact that I only have a quad core, I think I definitely need more than that. I want what I have now, but like on crack. Like I just want it to be so much stronger. Yeah, I want... What's that, like, crackhead energy? You know, where you like see somebody carrying an entire refrigerator on a bicycle by themselves. I want that kind of energy out of my CPU. And I know my graphics processor, I want it to be basically unbeatable. So, second to next gen, basically. Heck, maybe by then a 6000 RTX will be out instead of the 4090. Because it went 3070, 4090, so that should be a what, 6010 next?
I see.
If we're going by,
He was called away by Albedo a little while ago.
what the hell was it?
I was called over to attend to the store. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
No need to
it's
trouble
no
you.
surprise coming from the one who repelled Storm Terror. Actually, since
Ow.
it's you, I bet you
Ow.
would be able to help Albedo.
God, my neck. That hurt.
There's that name again. Albedo. You and Timaeus mentioned him the last time we met, right? Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Not a name I'm familiar with. Now that
Apologies.
sounded wrong.
I never introduced him.
Yeah,
Albedo is the Knights of the
I got a
Vortex
new
chief
box
alchemist.
spring from my
He's
sister
also
before she
Timaeus and my
moved.
teacher.
But my problem is I'm not used to sleeping on it yet. The mattress didn't change, but my busted old box spring had a lot more flex than this nice, fresh new one. And I need a new mattress to complement it. So, yeah, that's going to happen soon. I seriously have some pain from sleeping wrong right now. I'm tempted to move to my couch. I will, like I said, eventually. We have a local place. I can't say the... Well, yeah, I can say the name, because you guys know I'm in Ohio. I hear radio ads for it. They're called the Original Mattress Factory. They're out of, like... Is it Cleveland, or... It's somewhere by Lake Erie, I think. So, being that it's here in state, I can usually get, to that location and back inside of a day. You could... If you got up in the morning and, started in Cleveland, you could get all the way to Cincinnati and back in a day. It is doable. As somebody who knows how long of a drive that would be, yeah, it would suck. Yeah, it would not be a fun drive, but because of that, it's still doable in a day, and luckily, I wouldn't have to go quite that far. I have told you guys I'm not in Cincinnati, so... Which means I'm at least ever so slightly to the north of that. I'm not going to say anything more.
Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough.
Alright. Alchemist. So, clappy magic from that one show.
We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps them to solve the most unfathomable of problems.
Huh.
Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal. Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
Huh.
I'm sure that Albedo would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration.
Sucrose is a very airy... She has ears in her hair. Or are those just flips? I can't
Albedo
tell.
was a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Can he make me
I
stronger?
don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And... sorry. But hey, stop, Blur!
Okay. Does that free up Sucrose? Finally. Check DMs? Okay.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous once she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like? Anyway, let's go and look for Albedo.
J-Mac, is your new profile picture just Fernando Alonso? Oh yeah, PC part picker on PCstuff.txt. Open in notes. Maybe. A GPU cooler. GPU graphics card, NVIDIA or AMD. Is it bad to have an AMD... like, I have my CPU is a Ryzen 5 quad-core AMD. Oh, Sucrose is still here. Okay, now I know it's Albedo's, though, so maybe I can get rid of this stupid thing. But, is it RAM and SSD? What? Okay. Oh, there it is. Your specs. Ryzen 7 5800, 3070. And does your PC have any problems, JMEC? Streaming and stuff like that? Like, do you have any issues with your PC at all with that? So it's over here because it's Albedo. Crap, I can't do it. Alright, I'll just have to keep going, I guess. I'm going to end up having to do this whole stupid quest line now, because I knew I shouldn't have unlocked these. But yeah, does yours do well and not have any issues or anything like that? Oh, Joel and Joseph. Hey, you guys are okay. Good. I rescued him. I did good. Yo, that's Rosaria. What?
Hey, that's a month. Sister Rosaria. So here you are. Choir practice is about to.
Of course, Barbara, you're worried about choir practice.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
All right.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Okay.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Okay.
Seems like that sister's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
In your DMs, I got all the stuff. Yeah, does your PC have any trouble, JMEC, when you're streaming? I mean, how much of it do you use when you're playing PC games? Because right now I'm pushing just playing Genshin, running my model, and streaming OBS. My CPU is pushing, 80 to 90% of its output right now, and my GPU is at about 68%. Steady 60 FPS? Like, what's your percentage on your GPU and stuff? Because that's where I'm struggling, and my memory. Steady. Okay, if you wouldn't mind, next time you're live or whatever, can you let me know what you do? Can you, check for me? Because I'm, 90% CPU usage, and my memory is bouncing all over the place. It's all over the board.
I thought I heard
Thank you.
something. Who are you, and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Excuse me. Bet, thank you.
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping.
Okay.
Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the Sisters of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
Fair.
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
Okay.
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant. I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to
Hey,
anyway.
Bunny, how's it going? Hello, hello. What are you up to tonight? Are you taking care of yourself? I am struggling to get my sleepy. I can believe it. That's easily relatable. I am good. Like to hear that. I am struggling with some tech problems tonight. My PC seems to be absolutely working its tush off trying to keep up with this game. So I am contemplating
Rosaria said there were
starting to
elemental
save.
traces in the tracks. They should show
So-
up pretty clearly with elemental sight. Paimon has
Excuse me.
lots of good memories from the last one. The
Taking
sweet
care of
scent
yourself?
flowers
Stairs.
on the breeze, the sweet
Yeah,
smell
I'm
of
taking
faces
care of myself.
snapped on
Don't
the
you
breeze,
worry.
The feeling of the breeze on your face? The only downside was the lack of commissions.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm sure
So
that was just a one-time thing. There's gotta be someone who needs our help, right? Let's go see how things are this year.
okay, I see him all the way up the side here. I'm gonna worry regardless. No, I know you're gonna. I know you're gonna end up
You know,
worrying
little
eventually,
Pixie,
but
your ability to
I
appear
promise
and
I'll be
disappear
okay.
at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
I'm gonna worry. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Much appreciated.
I'm not a criminal in your example.
Thank you very much, Bunny. Uh-oh. Hey, who are you guys? Ow. What was that for?
Use this first.
Ruh-roh. Hello. This way.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used
You're
to operating
committing
in
crimes for
adverse
being-
conditions a long time ago.
What? Hang on. What?
Seems like there's more to being a sister in the
What?
Favonius Church than Paimon
You're committing
realized.
crimes for being adorable, too adorable, devilishly handsome. Bunny. Why? Whoa.
End this quickly.
Power cord!
You flatter me, Bunny. Thank you. I think you might be biased towards one of your friends. I think maybe a little bit. It's true. Well, thank you very much. You're very kind. Yes. Welcome, best. Thank you.
Alright, that sounded kind
Whoa.
of bad.
Oh shit. Jinyan. Crap.
Loosen this
Oops.
quickly.
Whoa. Okay.
Nowhere to hide.
Never. Well, thank you. Still, thank you again. You, like I said, you are very, very kind.
I'll settle this.
Come on, heal up, heal up, heal up. I need pyro power.
Dissipate. Feel the beat.
All right, come on. Come on. Sorry if I'm a little distracted at the moment. I'm trying not to die here. But yes, thank you very much, Bunny. You were... I have very much enjoyed talking with you more recently. We didn't talk a lot before, and it's nice to talk with you. You and I are of the same kind of mind on a lot of things, it seems. Bro, with this lady's cryo powers. What the crap? Warm me up, please. I need to get her out of that hidey hole. Oh, yeah, I'm glad we were friends and started to talk more. Same here. Worked out really well. Finally, out into the open air.
Cut to the chase. Our bond is strong.
What did I do?
Power core.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on. Just die already.
Out of my way.
Ah! Finally, the electro character you have. Damn, oh. Oh, her? This is 5-star, this is 5-star electro user Kaching. K-E-Q-U-I-N-G. And this is her ultimate.
Nowhere to hide.
I don't know exactly what that is, but this is also my other electro character. This is Kuki Shinobu. My two favorite characters are Kuki and my rocker girl Jinyan. Super cool. Oh, I agree. She is very, very cool. Like I said, she is 5-star. Excuse me. She is electro. She uses my Favonius sword. Is mostly set on elemental mastery and I think energy recharge. She's C0 because I'm not a whale and I refuse to spend a bunch of money on this game. But yeah, she's the Yuheng of the Liyue Shising. She is very good at what she does. Very hard worker and very straight shooter. I can appreciate her. Actually, I have some of my favorite characters in this game. I have Hu Tao, the kind of...
Silly churl, Billy
Yeah,
churl,
she's a little weird.
sil-
Jean, who is the... Yeah, she's again prim and proper. Weird Nun. And yeah, I have... Ooh, you'll like this. This is also another electro character I have, Bunny, that you'll like. I have Yai Miko. She's a shrine maiden. She very much has the yandere in her when she uses her ult. I wonder if I have her ult charged. She reminds me of me. A little bit, yeah. She does have that about her. I wonder if I can swap Kaching out for Yai right now. Let's swap out for Yai.
Whatever would you do without me?
Oh, yeah, her ult's almost charged. Perfect.
Come on out. Emerge. Right here.
Yeah, that's her power. She basically brings lightning from the heavens.
Stand with me.
Alright, where am I going here? We'll keep Yai out right now so I can show you her bit of sadistic side. She's fun. Look for the objective in this area. There's an objective here. Says to go that way. Could it be that this is my objective? Don't know what that did, but whatever. Nice, yeah, thank you. This is, oh. Okay, I'm still following Albedo's tracks. This way. Warm up next to the fire for a minute. Oops. Keep moving along. Isn't this an old, oh, what song is that? And we'll all move on, alright. Already we'll all fall down, alright. Already we'll all... Everybody ever wonder when they would see the thunder. Just remember that he got it. We'll all go on, alright. What the heck? Oh, hey. Hello, Albedo. What are those emotes? Are those yours, Bunny? I haven't seen those.
The word on the street is he loves painting. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape.
Those are your emotes. Okay, I thought so, because I'm like, I looked at those. They're very, very similar to Dark Wings. That's why it threw me. Dark made the bunny girl. That, I rest my case. I said that before you messaged it. Hunter made the bunny with HESRT. What the heck is that? Is that a typo, or is that something I'm not familiar with? HESRT. Hethrit. Hethrit? Hurst? No idea. Either way, they look awesome, Bunny. That's why I thought they were darks for a minute, because they look just like his, but with a different color palette. That's what threw me off. I'm like, are those yours that Dark made you? Are those another one of, like, Dark's crewmates that he makes emotes of sometimes, or, you know, fan art or whatever? I'm like, it had me wondering. I was curious.
The views and scenery here are pretty good. Potential paintings everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger?
All right.
Looks like we startled them. Enough talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
All right. Oh, perfect. Bunny, are you ready? Here's Yai's ultimate.
Emerge.
Hang on, let me get it going.
Right here.
All right, Yai, do your stuff.
Sight to behold.
Oops.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them?
Oh, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Sorry, mommy. Yeah, that's Yai for you. Remember I told you she had the yandere?
Would have been ashamed to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
You're painting hilly trails?
What's up with painting hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I need her. Yeah, she's really cool. I got lucky and pulled her by accident. Was I pulling on her banner? I forget. Whatever it was, I ended up pulling her by accident. And I was like, oh, cool. That worked out.
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my painting, it may give you a clue.
What the?
Wow. Look at the detail. But some of it seems to have been done in a hurry.
You can find these hilly trails anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, Such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
Okay. Thanks for literally just following me up the mountain for no reason.
What? Don't you have any questions for him?
Soji, have you eaten? Yes, I have, actually. I had... What did I have for dinner tonight? I had some leftover pizza that I had in the fridge.
What a weirdo.
They were leftovers. I just wanted to finish them off, so... Wasn't very good, unfortunately, but... it's fuel in the tank. How about you? Did you eat it?
So Sister Rosaria brought
Okay,
you.
it's good. Yeah.
Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with
Salad
your
with a steak. Oh, yeah, I remember you said you were eating a salad. I didn't know you had a steak with it. That sounds really good. I haven't had a salad in... Ooh, how many years has it been? Steak in it? Oh, the steak was in it. Okay. Yeah, the steak sounds quite good. So it's been many, many years since I've had a salad that I can remember. I haven't had one of those in forever.
I see. So Sucrose
I love
sent you
salad.
here.
Hey! Whoa, hey, Roa, thank you very much. 11-month streak. Holy mackerel. Thank you so much, Roa. You are awesome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for dropping by stream, by the way, too. Much appreciated, man. You guys' support never ceases to amaze me, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I did find out that because I didn't itemize anything I spent on streaming this year, the money I made just ended up counting as income. So, luckily, I didn't make a ton, so I didn't screw myself over on taxes this year. But apparently, any money I make this year, I have to either spend on stuff for streaming, or I have to find like things to buy and keep itemized transactions of it for next year. I didn't know that's how taxes work, so I goofed. Luckily, it was not much, so it won't affect my taxes this year, she told me. She's like, yeah, you need to treat this more like a business. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't really think this was going to be a problem so when I started. So, we love you, Soji. I love you guys, too. I'm glad to be here. It's nice. This is my back to streaming normally week. Especially my parents are out of town. The business is mine to run, but only for the week. I don't really have anything too crazy going on right now. I got the go-kart, but I can't do it because I can't do any work on it because it's so flippin' cold outside. So I'm just basically chilling. It's nice. I'm hoping to. I'm feeling like taking this week off. I'm exhausted. If we need to, because I know I may as well announce it now. But I mean, Bunny and I are going to be playing Dead by Daylight soon. So if you need to bump that to next week, I understand. Everyone's exhausted. Yeah, I'm exhausted too. I had to replace a guy's muffler today, and yeah, yeah. Hey, that went down the wrong pipe. Oh. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna get another drink. Hang on a minute. Where is it at? There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, better. I got exhausted finishing a bad game. What game were you... was that the one Silent Hill game you were playing, Roa? How bad was that? I'll be up for that. I won't stream. Okay, that works. As long as you're still up to play, I will be purchasing that game after stream ends tonight. Well, the Steam sale is still going on for it. So I will make sure. Silent Hill 4: The Room. I thought it was a Silent Hill game, which I find ironic because Silent Hill is neither silent nor on a hill. So, false advertising. I've always thought that about that. I knew a kid in high school. He played Silent Hill a lot. He's actually still a good friend of mine. We'll call him. What should I call him? Probably gonna call him Phil, because he reminds me very much of the golfer Phil Mickelson. Turbo the V2 cuddle pile. Yes, I like that idea. Sorry, I hit the mic. Whoops. Snooze fest, bad controls, bad sound design, exposition dump, via text diaries, poor enemy design. That's a shame. I can't say I'm surprised. By Silent Hill 4, I think they were probably... What's that meme? It's the farmer going out to, like, this skinny cow that's got clearly nothing left to live. Good morning, sunshine. And it's like, the cow's like, please spare me. Yeah, I think Silent Hill's, they took the Silent Hill IP and treated it like the Madagascar movies, where they milked it until there was literally nothing left. And yes, cuddle pile. Ow. It's more like they were trying new stuff and fell flat on its face. That's the other thing that happens. I can believe that was happening, because that's an easy problem to have when you're making a game. They want to be, so forward-thinking, and, they want to be the first on the market with new things to do. And what they don't realize is that it's gonna suck sometimes. Yeah, sometimes that doesn't work out very good.
If I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
After this, Konami got non-Japanese developers to make Silent Hill. I'll be trying those next. Yeah, let me know how those go, because I don't play horror games. My very first horror game will be Thursday night with Bunny. I don't think we've set an exact time yet, but I will be playing Dead by Daylight for the first time. It will be my first horror game. It will be my first time playing Dead by Daylight. It will be my first time doing anything scary at all. I don't even go to haunted houses at Halloween. I'm that scary. 1 through 3 are amazing. 4 got potential but failed. Fair enough. Okay, love you, Soji. You need sleep. Been up way too long. No problem. Thanks for stopping in, Bunny. Have a great evening. Sleep well. Get some rest and feel better, okay? So far, that's what I experienced. Okay. I'll be curious to see how, how many are there? Wow, yes. Thank you, Bunny. Have a great night. Sleep well. Kiss and cheek. It's like the really, like, fancy, it's not the, I think it's what the French do, but it's not a French kiss, because that's obviously something different. I think it's like where it's like the fancy thing where they, like, kiss each other on the cheek and as, like, a potentially, like, it's supposed to be, like, a very fancy, like, honorable way of, like, kissing somebody you don't know as well, like a greeting. Yes, like a greeting. I don't think, like I said, I know it's not a French kiss, but I want to think there's some type of French, like, tie to it. Was it invented by the French or something? You guys know what I'm talking about. It's what all the royalty do when they meet each other. It's like that. Yeah.
I've heard a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. From another world, correct?
Correct.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Filipinos have a term for that? Beso? Is it beso? Am I saying that correctly? Is it beso or beso? That's the only problem, trying to read somebody's teaching you something through text. Beso is how it works. There's how it is. Beso. I want to enunciate it like it's Spanish. Beso. And I know that's not how your guys' dialect is. I'll be honest, I don't know, because every time I talk to you, your English is really, really well. Your English is really, really good, and, like, you speak it very well. So you don't really have that, like, Filipino accent to you. So I don't really know what the Filipino... You and Sadie are the only two Filipino people I know. Or at least I know Sadie has Filipino ties. And neither of you sound that distinctly different from anybody else I know. So it's like, I don't know what that accent is supposed to sound like. I'm sure there's an accent. There's always an accent. You know, different places sound different. But I don't know what it's supposed to sound like. Which is very weird for me, being somebody who is, albeit, only, I don't speak other languages, but in terms of, like, linguistics, I usually know the dialect very well. It's a cheek-to-cheek kiss. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I'm not sure I understand.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain.
Okay.
For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
What the hell? Even more funny, it's the local gay community that made it popular here. Really? I mean, I'm trying to think, because, I mean, I suppose I do see the gay community do that more frequently than anybody else here in the States. So I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know why, but that seems to have struck popularity with their community, and I don't. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I just don't really understand why that struck a chord with them. And of course, not being gay, I don't understand a lot of that. So.
Please.
Oh God.
As if
Hello,
you
J
could
Mac.
handle even a fraction of my power.
Yeah, that's. I'll tell you what, that guy had to feel better after that. There's no way he didn't. But yeah, I suppose that does make sense, Roa. So, I said, I wonder what made that strike popularity with them. I'm back. Nice. Welcome back.
You can do that?
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results.
Wait, what are you talking about? Bunny made like a kissing thing when she left, and she said something about kiss on the cheek, and I was like, oh yeah, it's like that royalty thing. It's like the royal kiss people do, like when they, okay, like two queens, if they walk up to each other, they'll like do the cheek-to-cheek kiss thing. I guess Roa says the Filipinos actually have a term for this called beso beso. But he said it's kind of funny because the local gay community made it popular. Before that, it wasn't really as much of a thing, I guess. Which I'm like, thinking about it here in the States, I would say the gay community is probably the ones I see using that more than anyone else. Which is like, it just makes me wonder why that became a thing for them. I don't really know. Like I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just like, nobody else does that. I wonder why they picked it up. Just like, where did that come from? I'm curious. But, being a straight guy, I'm not going to be privy to that kind of information, so that kind of makes sense. I mean, what is it? If you want to learn carpentry, hang out with the carpenters. I suppose if you want to learn about being gay, you hang out with gay people. You want to learn about being straight, you hang out with straight people. The same logic, I suppose, does apply. Yeah, I suppose that's true for everything in life.
It's like you, in that it hails from another world, helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed
Straight
to
guy
sprout.
23, go ahead and cancel me. Is what I live by. Nah, there's still plenty of place for everybody in the world.
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Is there any danger?
It's possible,
Ah,
but I will do everything in my control
are
to
you guys?
ensure your
Whoa,
safety.
what the hell? Are you guys still there? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Are you there? Are you there? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? We are? Okay. Did the stream just do something funny for you guys? You are at least. Okay, good. Did the stream just do something weird for you guys? Yeah, it did. Okay. I'm unsure what happened. I watched my bit rate, which is set for 5500, and has been running at 5619-ish area to like 5730, running for the last hour or so just fine. My bit rate dropped to 800, and then peaked to nearly 20,000. And I'm like, what the hell? So I'm watching, my green box turned red. Everything went haywire, and it basically had an aneurysm. Oh, God, not the hiccups again. All right, as long as you guys are still there, that's what counts. I just wanted to make sure stream didn't drop. Internet has been a little funky around here today. Not sure why, but maybe that's something to do with it. So we'll find out.
Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Okay. Rosario's still listening. Shocker.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
No, Rosaria, it does not. Okay, we're going to jump up here to this one. That way I can warm up a little bit, and then I can just glide right down to him. Stupid High School Musical song in my head. Soaring, flying, there's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. I hate this movie. I never want to see it again.
After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know. But I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint.
Okay.
Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that.
Ro,
would
how good is your
constitute a big
PC?
leap in my
I think
understanding
Ro has
of
a
the
pretty
essence of
decent
life.
PC. I don't know what his specs are, but I'm pretty sure he has a decent one. Might even be, like, high tier. I'm not 100% sure. I know based on how good his streams run, he doesn't have many problems.
After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
Doesn't seem like you understood this, Paimon.
Oh, if it turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Paimon's holding you to it.
You know how to keep Paimon on board.
Well, let's just say I, occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose it's one of the few non-alchemy related disciplines I'm any good at. The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision.
Oh, he's Geo.
Though I
Interesting.
can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Things of that nature.
Not that I'm aware of.
Fascinating. And this floating child is connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question. Can't you see the gap between us?
Ryzen 5, 16 gigs of RAM, 3060. It sounds like it, JMEC, but only by a little bit. I mean, Rose is still up there pretty far. And see, that's where I'm lacking. I got a Ryzen 5, but I don't know if it has 16 or not. But my RTX is only a 1060 or 1070. I don't have a 3060. My 1070, I think, is part of what holds me back so much. My 1060 works hard for what it does. My poor little computer. Not even an RTX.
Floating child.
I think it is. I think it's an RTX. It's just a 1060. It's definitely an RTX. That would be a GTX. Oh, maybe it is. Well, I mean, hey, the Plymouth GTX was pretty damn cool, so I'll take GTX.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I met Paimon on my travels.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards.
Paimon's gonna have an aneurysm.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise.
Oh. Okay.
Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Let's not do that.
Slimes are fine.
If you can get a PC like Roa's, you'll be fine. Okay, cool. I will remember that, because I definitely want to have more of a CPU than a Ryzen 5, because that's what I have now, and it's peaking it trying to do this. So I'm hoping to get maybe like a Ryzen 7, just so I have more than I need. No different than a Formula Drift driver. A Formula Drift driver, if he needs 1,000 horsepower, will build a 1,300 horsepower engine and dial it back. If you run something at its peak, it's harder on it. Versus if you run something with more power. What's my GPU right now? My GPU is at like 68%. Let me look it up. I'll pull up my task manager. Hang on. Bear with me for a moment. Okay, there we go. Performance. I mean, what is it? My GPU. Yes, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. And it is currently at 69 degrees Celsius and 60% usage. CPU, AMD Ryzen 5 1400 quad core. Currently averaging about 84%. 1070, Roa. 1070, 1070. GTX 1070. And then my memory is 59%, CPU usage at 80 to 85% currently. So yeah, my fan's working. I mean, that's good, because it was up 71 earlier, so it's keeping it cool. I need to reboot this PC. It's been a week since I rebooted it already. Wowie. I didn't realize that. Seconds, minutes, hours, that must be days, yeah. I need to reboot this thing. I didn't realize it's been that long since I rebooted it. Good grief. But yeah, 80% CPU usage when I'm streaming. Had my GPU at 90 degrees Celsius. Oh, jeez. That seems hot. So I think 69 degrees Celsius isn't that bad. I feel like that's at least somewhat decent. And yeah, it seems to be just a little over 60%, or just at 60% for usage. That's as hot as an F1 tire? 69 degrees Celsius? Really? No? 90. Oh, 90 is. Okay, yeah. I was going to say, that's really hot. I'm surprised your GPU survived that, then. Whoa, why did it peak like that? See, my CPU just went to like 91 and then came back down to 78, and it's back to 80 now. It's all over the board. Like I said, I think my CPU is holding me back, and my GPU just needs to have more booty in it. I had fans on it. You would have to at that point. That's a lot of GPU. Even I know that. They shouldn't be that hot. I would definitely like to have a liquid-cooled PC if I can. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if I can build that or not. I don't even know if I need that or not, but he said, I know two things. I want to build the PC so I know how to work on it and fix it, and I want to overclock the stupid thing so hard it never fails again. It is, but more expensive. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe I'll stick with the maybe I'll stick with air cooled and just overclock it so it doesn't have to run its sack off all the time.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Okay, Albedo's go. Whoa, that's a lot of slimes.
I'll settle this.
Alright, little guys, you're going for a ride.
Power cord.
Immune? What? Oh, I know. Come on, I need pyro, I need pyro, I need pyro. Come on. There we go.
Show them.
Just keep hitting them with the electro. Come on. We'll use Yai's ability here. I gotta sleep. See ya. Have a great night, J-Mac. Thanks for hanging out, bud.
Lightning terrified.
As if you could handle even a fraction of my power.
Power cord.
Have a good night, J-Mac. Bro, how many more of these are there gonna be? Ow.
Emerge. So much for
Ah! Yai's down. Crap. Well, I wasn't expecting her to take such a hit so fast. What the heck happened?
I'll settle this.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Wind blade.
Why am I not having cold problems right now? What?
Try till I'm dead.
Okay. Yeah, good night, J-Mac. Thanks for hanging out.
Did you feel anything out of the ordinary? If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready.
Not a scratch.
Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
internal flow. How do you test that?
Internal flow. P? Maybe?
It's very
No?
simple. I can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically within your body, this potion may elicit an elemental reaction.
Will it make my stomach swirl or will it crystallize in my stomach? What the heck?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Okay.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
Okay.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations. Try not to worry.
That's not hugely risky.
Well, it's not that there aren't any risks involved. But if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test.
Okay.
Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
Okay.
Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, The potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
I
Okay.
would still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining. Let's keep our eyes open.
Okay. Switching to Jinyan. Must be this. Oh, it's Pyro that takes it down. Okay, now I see. What the heck did that do that helped? What did I just do? Oh, that was Star Silver Catalyst.
Should do for catalyst purposes.
Nice. Okay, that one's down. Come on, you annoying snot ball. There we go. Okay, come on, come on. What a waste. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Beat him over the head with a stick. Uh-oh.
This one. Usable with a bit of polish.
Okay, got it. We can get our heat up here. Okay, let's heal up Yai. She's getting 1,000 shot. Nice. Alright, she's... Oh, that's why. She only has 5,000 HP. Oh, there it is. Found it. Wow, that doesn't do anything to that. Versus Jinyan's one strike.
This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way.
Okay. Whoa, I almost didn't have stamina to make that. Oh, so this is Albedo's campsite up here. Interesting. Should have known.
This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here.
Okay. Okay, what are we doing here?
My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Oh, yes.
Hello! I've just gotten hold of the data from your experiment. The report is already up on the board there.
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
Huh.
I wouldn't call them results, inferences, and a few daring guesses perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic relationship between this traveler and the slimes.
Rational?
Consider. You don't have a vision, but you can manipulate elemental energy. The slimes don't have visions either, yet they too are able to manipulate the elements.
Well, he's got a point. I mean, he's not wrong.
Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregis vine, or even a wildflower might be a better analogy. But tracing back the phylogenetic relationships between plants and animals, you might have to trace back to the world's origins. In that sense, things might get difficult, don't you think?
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world, now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
He's very soft-spoken and, like, relaxed about
it
that.
would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking of data, to complete our research, we'll need some more. I'll be conducting analysis here for the time being. If you're keen for an update, just come and find me.
Great.
Okay.
I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. I'll try a little first. If all goes well, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay.
In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times. And breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Oh, goody. Okay. Do I have to, like, open the food and do this manually? What? Okay. How do I drink it? How do I drink the potion? What? Quest be broke? What did I do? Dream solvent? No, that's not it. Ah, there it is. Use. Whoa, I'm on fire. Why am I on fire?
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face.
It's burning a bit.
You said you tried some already. You sure it was ready? What happened to him?
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
Okay.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drank some?
It was my own concoction, of course. Only natural for me to be the guinea pig.
Out of consideration for the
But
test.
of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion. As far as elemental energy is concerned, you're no different from anyone else in this world. Nothing peculiar.
Aw, Paimon wanted something cooler to happen.
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. Peculiar results have a tendency to be of the undesirable variety.
Now that I can buy. I believe that.
The good thing about ordinary is that everything is an object of reference, and everyone understands you. People are the same. They can understand, empathize, encourage, and support one another. When you're sick, a doctor can diagnose you because they are you. When something goes wrong, you can ask people who've made the same mistake for their experience because you are them. But a peculiar person, they don't have much recourse for the things we take for granted. The essence of their life is fundamentally different.
Fair point.
For example, a human can't understand the life of a pyroregisvine or an eye of the storm. Have I explained it clearly enough?
I think I'm
To
getting
sum
it.
up, this has been a positive outcome. Going forward, you can use your elemental power without fear. Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out. If you could see to collating them.
Just a moment,
Okay.
sir. I'll handle it.
Okay.
You gave me a lot to consider. Really stretched my limits. I'm thinking a lot clearer now. Oh, having you down as an animal wasn't very precise of me, but starting with the premise of an elemental life form? Now that was...
Not bad. I think it's an interesting line of inquiry. Whatever the truth of the matter, I'd like your research at the fore as opposed to my judgment.
You can count on me, sir. I'll extract a result satisfactory to all.
Okay.
Is he trying to join the Knights? He's starting to sound like a suck-up. What Paimon meant to say was, that's the spirit. Mr. Albedo, say something.
Before we can proceed with our research, I need to prepare something. Wait one moment. If you're interested, why not have a look around? It may help to pass the time.
Okay. Observe table. Alright. Whoops. Garrett. Okay. Not sure what I got out of that, but whatever. Observe shelf.
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
Okay. Oh, stuck back here in the weeds. Pine cone. Alright, what do we got, Albedo?
Did you see anything interesting?
Couldn't make heads or tails.
Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them.
Okay, so what is all this about? Curious to see where this is going to end up.
On with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't exist in this world? I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as last time. In other words, time for the next experiment. No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around.
Okay.
Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
Whoa.
That was your best effort? Well, can't be helped, I suppose.
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves.
What?
I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation.
You guys are
I
very
suppose
interesting.
I have a curiosity for things that others find surprising. Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Okay.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. That does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves.
I know what you're getting at.
Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then.
Okay.
Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem.
Paimon.
How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again.
Sunshine Sprat. Where is this at? There it is. At least I got everything for it. Yep. Jinyan, you're on cooking duty. Nice. Hey, there's our bonus. Nice. And I may as well cook up what I have, right? This will be the last one I can cook, though, because I'm out of ingredients now. Alright, thank you for your assistance, Jinyan. Delicious sunshine spread.
That
Nice.
was fast. Looking forward to testing the results.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you are, buddy. Alright, here you go. Here's your food.
An average outcome experimentally, but you've really brought out the flavor. You seem well versed in the science of gastronomy. As far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world as it does ours.
Okay.
Unless... could it be that the natural laws of this world are limiting your unique abilities?
Maybe.
We just didn't know how to channel elemental power into the food. It's a little more complicated than adding herbs and spices, you know.
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and your safety during the whole experiment. Not that Paimon would have been able to do much if things had gone wrong. But anyway.
Hey! You were being nice a second ago! But you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. I'm fortunate too, I suppose. Anyway, moving on to the next experiment. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me. Animal crystal fly elemental extract and electrohypostasis powder.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. Though finding them would save me the hassle. If you had, say, a superpower, like night vision or vibratory sensing, lost property would be a thing of the past. I must have dropped them somewhere in the area where you were looking just now.
So, guess we'd better take a look.
The elemental traces.
Yeah! You could use elemental sight!
Okay. There's one of them.
This must be electrohypostasis powder.
Yes, the other one's down here. Yep.
The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This is...
That was easy.
Goodness, you managed to find them. Incredible. 1,000 thanks. I'm wondering, this elemental sight, this is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworldly power would be of benefit to my research.
You mean, we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I call this a very worthwhile experiment.
I feel like I'm constantly standing on my head, driving me nuts.
I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning.
Alright,
In
let's do it.
essence, The differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and
Ooh.
physical capabilities.
That'll help prop me up
Let's
a
start
little
with physical.
bit. Now we're doing it. Maybe that'll make me more
Looking
comfy.
out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing?
No.
And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her then?
Nope.
So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? Then could you see her?
Nope.
Then I shouldn't get too excited. Still, we'll gain a more thorough understanding with an experiment. I know of a location that will be perfect for a physical test. Please, follow me.
Alright, where are we heading, bro?
Still in one piece. Good thing the file's so strong.
Well, there's not really a good way to get to where he's at, is there? Guess we'll just start running, I suppose. Get down with the boogie tonight. Well, I'm running around in circles, berserk, yeah. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba. There it is. I wonder how man's just like walked up here.
Power cord.
Get this warmed up for us here. Oh. Funny, I never noticed that. Her shield, if you stand still, it plays a beat. Like a drum beat. Bum, 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 bum. Does it seriously play the Iron Man beat? Really? Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's amazing. Okay.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better method, that is.
We'd better have a better
Whichever
method.
method you choose, the experiment will end when you reach the opposite shore of the lake. I will factor the time expended and your top speed into my comparative analysis.
The
Okay.
opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable to stand the icy waters. Others might find the whole thing rather refreshing. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, every detail is invaluable to the research.
Okay, well, let's give it a try.
Then if you would, please, I eagerly await the results.
Wait a minute. While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So, if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking
heck?
of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Ow. How did you get here?
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes you, traveler. The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, If it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do not affect you, I should be able to make various inferences about the otherworldly civilization you belong to.
Okay.
If the natural laws of Tavad do affect you, then I shall be able to make inferences into the kind of evolution that would occur under the absence of such effects. The innumerable possibilities that this could present, the captivating insights, it would be something to savor again and again.
But how does this help your research?
Okay.
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. When we return to the campsite, I should be able to show you something interesting.
What else have you researched this
I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Old, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the investigative process is enthralling, but such feelings are inevitably fleeting in nature.
Okay.
I'm willing to pour all my energy into research, and yet specimens are finite. As the unknown transitions into the realm of scientific understanding, the feeling of enlightenment is lost.
Okay.
All these things that start out as objects of fascination end up possessing the prosaic mundanity of a sunsetia or a sweet flower. They cease to be noteworthy.
Oh, so that's why you wanted to paint those hilly turtles? Because you got to see something new and interesting in the differences between them?
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring, not worth closer inspection. There is precious little about them that serves to pique my curiosity now.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. Intelligence.
Okay.
Follow me. There are some other ruins nearby.
He gonna make me fight something stupid, isn't he? 400 meters. Mans is just like, yeah, oh yeah, it's these ruins. I know these ruins. Oh, man. Alright, so. I gotta get down with the boogie tonight.
Feel the beat!
Okay. It seems like a bad thing to be around. Where's he gonna be at? Uh-oh, I better get to a... I need a heat source and I need it fast. Alright, good.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test.
Alright.
I'd like you to explore these ruins and return with your findings. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should be able to activate the mechanism in the center. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe.
You're getting good at these.
A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like.
Okay.
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
Okay, well that was one of the two.
Cities like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
Where are they? Oh, one's up there. I see him. Come on, little fella. And of course you're gonna stop up there because you're an annoying little snot ball.
Our bond is strong.
Come on, then. Come on, mate.
Come on out.
Yay.
Right now. Right here. Sure.
Yay.
Emerge. Right now.
Whoa. I almost couldn't defend from that one.
I'm always watching. Out of my way.
Jinyan.
Amp it up.
Okay, that's one of them. Second one must be over here somewhere. Yes, up top. Nope, out there. But this is my way they want me to get to it. Now I can paraglide out. That way, little friend. Oh, bloody hell. You've left yourself in perfect position, little abyss mage.
Emerge. No more games.
Power cord.
Easy win. Crap, I forgot it's cryo. It freezes the water around it, so it won't just... Got him. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna go up there too, you little... I just came from up here.
It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now.
Alright, what do we got down here?
What's this?
Okay.
To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets.
Alright.
There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively, the little reward I can offer is too small to mention. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Alright, see you soon.
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache. Unless you can think of anything better to do, let's head back to the campsite.
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most
Nope,
certainly
she's
did
been watching
not.
us the whole thing.
And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor.
He has ulterior motives?
Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
He's just helping him with his research,
It doesn't
man.
matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander.
Okay.
I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing.
Okay.
In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
You came here to be sure. You must have ways of assuring yourself.
I've got to hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items
Hey,
left on the
Buffalo.
agenda
How's
are
that?
these
How's it
symbols.
going? What are you up to tonight?
We don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them.
I'm playing Genshin, trying to get to where I can do the current activity quest that they got
But
going
for
on. I want to
insurance
do it.
purposes, I'd better make a copy.
Not much, just chilling. Thought I'd pop by. Well, much appreciated.
This is
Thanks
now
for
a
stopping
location of
in.
interest.
How's it
Regular
going?
patrols should be set up here.
I'm in, like I said, I'm trying to work through this so I can free up Sucrose to do the current Windbloom event. I've only got 5 days left to do it, so I kind of want to get that
Now then.
Claymore weapon.
All things considered, I deem that you pose no immediate threat. Which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
Okay.
She's gone. So stubborn.
Sounds like quite the grind coming up for you. Oh, is that a big quest?
Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
Is this a big quest, the Windbloom's Breath event thing? I don't know, I don't play Genshin. Oh, okay. I say, they're usually not too bad. Like, I've been working on this current quest for like an hour and a half or so, and it's pretty much done now. This game is extremely deep in terms of lore and depth. You can have thousands of hours wrapped up into it, but each event's usually only, or each like event and quest are only an hour or two. It's not usually too big a deal.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion.
All right.
You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? I wouldn't worry. She's just doing her job. Time for the results.
All right.
We got a myriad of data today, and it was very difficult to finish all the research in one go. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
Okay.
Couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in
Okay.
fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted.
It seems like it was a waste of time. We went through all of this trouble to basically
Have you ever
accomplish
considered that
nothing.
the world of Tevat may have a natural hostility to Outlanders?
Only the gods would
I
know.
mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're
Yeah,
able
okay.
to converse with me here without consequence, and nothing seems amiss. But it's arguably a small miracle. The only other life form that, like you, has come here from afar is the seed that I mentioned. Under the effects of Tevat's natural laws, it isn't even able to sprout, let alone bloom.
Okay.
But after I observed you, I had another idea. imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so,
Don't lose
Hey, in your mind, we have to be as one. Don't be afraid, my sweetheart. This is a
the
way
transition
to
from
be
nothing
more
into something,
strong.
from shoot to stem, and now to fruition.
I do love Kill la Kill so much.
Is not nurturing otherworldly life also nurturing the world itself?
It was beautiful.
It would seem that that's as far as we go. A transient bloom of incomparable beauty. Life's proudest achievement.
Paimon thought with all our efforts, it might have bloomed forever. And it didn't even have any fruit.
Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities.
Okay.
Its
It
value
has a good
shouldn't derive
plot.
from how long it stays
The
with
plot.
us.
That's.
Even a momentary burst is precious.
I have argued this for a while, and I will continue to sit on this soapbox and preach from it for as long as I live. Kill la Kill was disserviced by its fan service. It had a genuinely interesting plot and a really cool storyline that was overshadowed by fan service. Also looking at you, High School DxD. I think there are shows that would benefit greatly from fan service because it's funny. Konosuba could actually use a little more fan service in my opinion. It's funny. It's kind of the whole point of the show. It's a parody. Kill la Kill may have been a parody of other animes and making fun of magical girl plots and so on and so forth. However, the idea behind it, I mean, sure, okay, you know, I thought the story's alright, but I do agree they went over the top with it. And see, I didn't even mind the over-the-topness with the story. You know, I thought, you know, constantly having these ridiculous plot changes and constantly never knowing who the real, like, evil person is and keeping you guessing, I thought was really interesting. But, yeah, the fan service, they went really over the top with it. To the degree of, like, that was all the show was just the fan service. And it's like, if you actually enjoy the story, I think it has a lot more to give. Again, High School DxD comes to mind. Angels, devils, devil factions, the, what do they call that? The games they play between each other. How every single person has, like, or how every single, like, faction has, like, chess piece analogies to it and what they're capable of. Rooks and bishops and pawns and knights and queens. It's really an interesting concept. And I think that, like, the devil powers they have and the sacred treasures they use, they're really a cool concept of what's possible and what they do with the show. But unfortunately, it all has to be overshadowed by the fact that Issei is a huge horn dog. It's like, I hate watching those shows because I genuinely enjoy the plot. That's my biggest complaint about DxD and why I didn't finish it. Because as much as I love the plot, they kind of like shoved the plot to the side basically for the sake of the fan service. Like, look, the fan service, I just want another wholesome anime like Clannad or Angel Beats to destroy and tear my heart again. And see, those are the animes I actually avoid. I watched Madoka Magica. I got so pissed off at how it ended and how they did the storyline. And I also watched Akame ga Kill. And both of those, my buddy, after watching them, I told my buddy how I felt about him, and he banned me from ever watching Evangelion or Angel Beats. I've never heard of Clannad, but Evangelion and Angel Beats, he told me I am never to watch until he gives me permission. That was 5 years ago. He has still not given me permission to this day. And he's the one who steered me onto things. He's like, okay, what do you like? And I'm like, okay, I like transformation sequences. I like ridiculous fight scenes and over-the-top, over-the-top weapons and fight scenes and, transformation sequences and superpowers. And I'm like, so that's when he's like, okay, so you're going to start watching Ruby. You're going to start watching Kill la Kill. You're going to start watching Sailor Moon. You're gonna start watching My Hero Academia. And then I even went as far as to like watch. He's like, oh yeah, watch. No, I watched Promare and recommended it to him because I liked it so much. And he's like, okay, you found your way now. Now here's a list of things. Never watch them. I'm like, okay. He said, yes, this is like those other shows you hate. Evangelion isn't bad though. He's restricting you from watching. Why? Basically, he told me he was the one who started me in anime. I should start from the beginning, I guess. My buddy is the one who started me in anime. Because I told him, you know, he was a huge weeb when I met him. And I had never watched anime before. And I liked watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Was really the only anime I'd ever watched. And he pointed out, he's like, okay, do you like Yu-Gi-Oh? I went, yeah, I love it. Watched all of, 5 seasons. He went, that's technically an anime. And I went, really? He said, do you like the fight scenes and the special effects and stuff over like, say Scooby-Doo and all the Cartoon Network cartoons? I went, well, yeah. He said, did you ever see like clips of anime and think, man, it's kind of a cool look, but it's a little weird? I went, yeah, exactly. He said, let me guide you. He said, I'll make it so it's not so weird. We'll start you off and we'll get you into it. I'm like, all right, dude, you're like my best friend. I trust you. So he says, all right, here's a list of shows. Start watching these and tell me what you think. And that's when he asked me what I liked. And I told him, what I liked with stuff. I always thought, okay, like Power Rangers with their morphs and stuff were cool. Superpowers are interesting. Cars, cool weapons, fight scenes, like. So that's when he put me on. He didn't put me on Kill la Kill immediately. He gave me Ruby, Sailor Moon, Madoka Magica, and what was the fourth? Well, Initial D, but that one was kind of off to the side. There was another one. I think it was My Hero he put me on to. And he said, start watching these 4 shows and tell me what you think. So I liked Sailor Moon. I liked Initial D. I liked, pretty much everything. And the night I watched Madoka Magica, I watched like the entire season in one night. And I came back to him, he said, all right, so what did you think of Madoka? I said, you ever give me another show like that, and I will bust your teeth out. I'm like, he said, I had a hunch you were going to say that. He said, I gave you that one on purpose because I didn't think you'd like it. He said, because it's kind of sad, he said, that seemed like it was out of your element. So here's a list of other shows that are sad like that. Never watch them. He said, if you do, that's on you. And I'm like, okay. He said, I would say, don't watch those. That's what I'm going to tell you to do. Don't watch those. You're not going to like them. I'm like, okay. And Evangelion and Angel Beats were both on that list. Evangelion, I think it was more for content and like the meanings of stuff behind it, because I think he thinks that's going to make me sad, because I have had some of it spoiled for me now. So, which he's not wrong. I've heard like what it's about at its core, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't sound as interesting to me. So I kind of get it.
A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection.
But yeah, that's why he's not necessarily like telling me I'm not allowed. He told me I really shouldn't, and that if I do, it's on me. I can't get mad about it. But he's never steered me wrong before. He knows me really well. He knows what I like. And he's actually let me kind of go on my own and try new stuff. Like I said, I watched Akame ga Kill and hated it as well. He gave me that one. He's like, all right, I'm going to see if you hate this one as well. You're probably going to hate it. I'm like, okay. Loved everything about it. Hated how it all ended. He went, that's kind of what I thought. He said, but I warned you. I'm like, yep, thank you for the heads up. I expected it to be bad. He said, and that's when he said, all right. He said, do you mind the weird? No. He said, do you mind the fan service of High School DxD? No. He said, here's Kill la Kill. Have fun. I'm like, okay. Hey, what's up, Sadie?
So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here arguably being a small miracle?
I haven't withered just yet. My friend is coming in. His name is Level 100 Mudkip. Okay. I think I remember this name from before.
Don't be sad. You've got time.
They'll give you a follow, but he needs to have a word with you? He's R2X. Oh, okay. Ah, speaking of, hello, hello, thank you very much for the follow. How's it going this evening? What's this about computer issues? Yeah, I'm having some, it's been better here, after I got started and let my computer settle in a bit. But especially streaming right now, I'm having troubles with, encoding overloaded on OBS. My PC, I think, is just not strong enough to be running everything. I'm currently running Genshin Impact, OBS Studio, and VMagic Mirror. And where's my specs at right now? So here's what I got for you. Oof, what's the encoder you're running? X274 NVENC. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is. Wait, X264. That's that thing they mentioned online once. I remember this now. I can look. I think I know where to find that at. I know your name is Ara from Sadie, so I'm going to call you that. Here's what I'm running for you, Ara, just so you know. Settings, output. Okay, real quick, so you have my specs on this PC. This is an AMD Ryzen 5 1400 quad-core processor. That's my CPU. 16 gigs of memory. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070. Just so you know what my specs are running. That way you have info. Settings. Going there. Output. It says... Whoops. Hang on a second. Please go to VC on my Discord. He can guide you through there. Okay, kind of rough for streaming, but we can work with it. Yeah, my buddy said it would do okay for what I wanted to do, but I think it is a couple years old now. Oh, I can't open that right now. Okay. Yeah, it's not ideal. I need to build a proper PC. I think it's probably weak for that. Encoder. Currently listed as hardware. NVENC, H.264. So it is the NVENC thing you mentioned. Okay, good. Is that a good thing? That helps? You're running under GPU. Okay, that is good then. So that helps with that it's running through the GPU then? Encoder preset I have set to performance. I can select different options. Encoder preset is currently on performance. Video bitrate, I have changed it so many flippin' times trying to help this problem. I used to stream as low as, 2,500 bits. I am currently cranked up to 5,500 bits trying to solve the problem. When I googled it, it said try. It even says at the bottom when it happens, try raising your bit rate. So I keep turning it up every time I have a problem, but it never seems to make much of a difference. Audio bit rate is at 96, video bit rate 5,500. Bit rate is a balancing act? Okay. Running lower on 1,000? I was running at like 2,500 at one point and it was fine. But then I started having problems after a while. The longer I've went, the worse it's been since I started streaming. So, that's what I've got there. I can go into the Discord. I've been in the middle of looking stuff up. Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Sadie, ain't nobody in your channels. 720p 60 FPS should be 4,000 kbps minimum, and I am currently running actually I think that is what I'm running. Is if I go to video, base canvas is 1920 by 1080. However, it says output scaled is 1280 by 720. And it is running 60 FPS. Now, the downscale filter is bicubic, sharpened scaling 16 samples. I don't know what any of this crap is. Hello, RN. How's it going?
Hi.
You are
Okay, it's working.
you are live, so you can be heard on my stream. Just so you know, just
Yeah,
as a fair warning,
I'm
please.
aware. I'm
Cool.
aware. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I was telling Sadie about some of my trouble I was having earlier, so I wasn't sure. I know nothing about PCs. I've owned this thing a little over a year now. I bought it secondhand from a buddy of mine who said it would be a great way to get me started, but I know virtually nothing. This is the first computer I've ever owned, and I don't really know anything about it or how it works.
Honestly, it's very rough for streaming right now because you're stuck with a 1070 and a 1400. Oh man.
Yeah, and I mean, it's actually done pretty well for the most part for the last year. But like I said, the more and more I've used it, the more it has started to struggle in recent months. And that's what I've actually, my motherboard has actually had some issues as well, to where I have a handful of USB ports that are no longer functional either. They've just kind of
Yes.
stopped working over the course of time.
Yeah,
So,
I know how to fix that.
what would be just
The problem is it's kind of, it's not sketchy, but like it's something that no normal, no, like, you really shouldn't be going through it if you don't know much about computers.
I don't even know how. I know how to take the side cover off and use air duster on it. That is the extent of my knowledge on a PC. I told my buddy who built this PC about that issue, and he said that he thinks there might just be it might be able to just be a couple of wires that need reconnected or something.
No. It's an issue with older motherboards for AMD that requires a BIOS update, and BIOS updates is something you really shouldn't be messing around with because it could fuck up your PC.
Okay, and I have
a better term.
I have heard of this before. Somebody said something about I've heard that term BIOS updates, and somebody's like, yeah, you could do this and it might fix your problem. It might completely total your PC, and I went, okay, buying a splitter and just switching out stuff when I don't need it. So, like currently right now, my keyboard and my controller run on a 4-to-1 splitter, but I only have two things plugged into it because I'm either using my controller or my keyboard, and I never use both at the same time. So that way, if for some reason, basically it's still only one input, but it lets me use them both at once, or both without unplugging the other.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is your computer, if you're gonna keep streaming, is in dire need of an upgrade. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
No, and I've known that actually for a little bit. Like I said, this was never meant to be a. He told me it would do good for a while, but this was never meant to be a long-term thing. But it worked good for quite so long, and I'm going, man, all of a sudden it seemed to like drop off the face of the earth in a big hurry, and I figured it would be more of a slow and incremental decline.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is,
I need to save up, and it sounds like I can get some new parts, I think.
Good news is, if you're near the... Wait, are you in the U.S.?
Yes.
Okay. You don't happen to be in the west side of the U.S., are you?
No, I am in Ohio. I have said that much.
Okay. That's gonna suck.
Why? Why does that suck?
Because now you do not have access to Micro Center.
Oh, my buddy actually sent me a link to a place. What the hell was this called? He sent me a link to something. What the hell was it? PC Parts Picker?
Yeah, that's what I'm using right now.
Okay, yep, he sent me a link to this, so...
Mine, do you know what motherboard you're using? I just want to see if it's compatible with the CPU that I'm gonna send.
Sure that it doesn't choke on it.
Let me go look real quick.
Oh boy.
I do not know.
You're probably gonna look for like a 2060 or something at least.
I cannot see inside. I cannot see what the motherboard is.
No mod. Okay. So, what I want you to do Hold Windows R.
Windows R?
Type in DX diag.
Okay, hang on a second. Is this safe to do while I'm live?
Yes.
Just
Most
go on a
likely.
BRB screen or something like that. Do you have a BRB screen on your stream?
I have something similar to it.
Okay. Just
Okay.
just go on it because we need
All
to
right,
we
chat.
need to figure
I will
out something
be-
because I don't want you to choke your computer at least.
Nope, I will be back in a moment. I'm actually going to meet... Yeah.
First time I've actually
Alright.
heard you have an issue out of a browser problem.
And
I was like,
it's been a little bit more of that. Let me talk to you guys more in a second here. All right, I'm actually going to call
Okay,
stream
go
for the
ahead.
night. It's already almost midnight, so I'm not going to bother raiding since I have some folks that are helping me out. So I will be back tomorrow night, hopefully things running a little better. We'll find out. But have a great night, everybody. My name's Soji, and I'm out of here. Have a good evening. We'll catch you tomorrow night.